Oh, good morning. It is what they call Black Friday. This is a look at the malls in Mission Valley. Traffic has been crazy since 3 o'clock this morning. If you're heading down there going to a mall, remember you have to be patient. You're going to run into a lot of other people who have the same idea. Take special care in the parking lot because people will be moving through those parking lots on foot, stepping in front of you. It's a good day, though, because this is what brings the economy back. We're here with Ken Kaplan, by the way. The new year is less than 35 days away. The real estate market is rapidly changing almost by the day now, and there are options and concerns to consider about the new year, whether you're a buyer or a seller. The no bull agent, Ken Kaplan, is here with us. Good morning, Ken.
Morning,
it's good
Paul.
to have you. Are you looking forward to this next year, 2011? Generally, how do you think it's going to be for both buyers and sellers?
I think it's probably going to get better for sellers. We're seeing the lower end market, meaning in every area of the county, those introductory prices for single detached homes starting to move. So I think it's going to only get better and kind of move up the ladder in the way of the middle priced homes and the upper end homes.
But first, with just a few days left, how does the end of the year affect people who are in the real estate market?
Well, I think the end of the year affects the real estate market typically there's usually a little bit of a slowdown because during this period of time, people are reluctant to put their homes on the market. They want to get through the holidays first and make sure that they've gotten all that taken care of before they put it on. But what we're seeing now is with sellers very motivated, either in a short sale or the banks motivated by the foreclosures, we're seeing those properties coming onto the market and moving now.
Here's the question viewers are asking. Are banks giving anybody a break during the holiday season? Are they stopping foreclosures? Are they giving people more time? Is there any kind of heart in the banking industry about housing?
In a word, no. Unfortunately not. I've not seen any slowdown or any kind of delay or moratorium during the holidays, specifically because of the holidays, that they're letting people stay. Now, that doesn't mean that there are not individual cases where that could happen, or they've petitioned the bank, hey, listen, can we please get some sort of stay? But at this point, I'm not seeing any slowdown. In fact, there are properties that are set to go on the auction block as of next week.
Here's another viewer question. What should people be looking for, especially during the holidays, if they're looking for a home? It's an interesting time because real estate agents know that if you're looking around Christmas or Thanksgiving, then you're probably more of a serious buyer than some people, because people have so many other things to do. So what should people look for?
On the flip side of that, if a seller has got their home on the market during the holidays, they're sufficiently motivated. I mean, if you're a buyer and you're out there looking.
That means desperate, I believe. That's a word that real estate agents use that means desperate.
Yeah, desperate or motivated.
Sufficiently motivated. I'll keep that in mind.
Absolutely. So what we're seeing is properties that are on the market now, they are very motivated. They are desperate to get their homes sold. And this is a great time to get in between the interest rates and the seller's motivation. Look seriously at purchasing a home in the next 60 days or so, and you should get yourself a good value.
What if you're poised just to jump in there, though, I mean, especially with right now, because if you can get that deal done by the end of the year, is there a tax advantage if you can buy that home or sell that home?
Any tax questions really should be directed towards your accountant.
You're a careful guy. I appreciate that.
I tell you what,
Ken.
Can't give any tax advice. Are you kidding me? But one of these things to know is, what's the motivation? What's my tax break on my mortgage interest that I'm paying on a monthly basis? What write-offs can I get for purchasing a home? And maybe what write-offs can I get for upgrading a home once I do purchase it if it needs some work?
Another question from our viewers. What areas should buyers look into? Where are the best deals right now? What are you telling people?
I'm telling them, look in the best area that they can afford. So if you're looking at an area that you think, okay, gosh, neighborhood-wise, I'd really prefer to be somewhere over here because the resale basis is better, stretch a little bit. Maybe you don't get the 4-bedroom, 2-bath house. Maybe you get the 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, but you're able to upgrade in neighborhood, because I think better to buy the lowest priced home that functionally works for you in a neighborhood that's better, so that everyone else in that area, as it resells and things in the neighborhood resell, bring you up.
I used to think of people looking for the bomb on the block. That's the best deal, is to find that house that's been let go. It may have been a foreclosure, but somebody just couldn't afford to keep it up, in a nice neighborhood where you say, okay, I'm coming in here with some drywall and some paint and spending the next 6 months of my life married to this house.
Absolutely. I mean, I say look for, instead of the bomb on the block, I say look for the dog on the block. And I always say look for the dog on the block because, again, you would rather be in that neighborhood where everybody else is bringing you up rather than you bringing someone else up.
It's called progression, I believe.
It is.
The neighborhood progresses you. Very good. Ken, thank you very much for being with us.
My pleasure.
Ken Kaplan. And if you have some more questions, you'd like to send your questions to Ken, head to fox5sandiego.com, click on the Scene On tab, and give us some questions for next time he comes by to see us. Chrissy, it's the weather time.
It's weather time.